Governor Ige arrived on Mauna Kea about a half hour ago. We spent the last 15 minutes of our world news covering the ceremony there, where he was greeted by Hawaiian elders, quietly exchanged words with them, stepped to the mic and said only that he was looking forward for dialogue and conversation in the future to end the standoff. His arrival there comes on day 9 of the construction standoff. Jen Boniza joins us now more from Mauna Kea. Jen?
Joe, we are here as we've been reporting to you live. This is Governor David Ige's first visit to the base of Mauna Kea since the Kia'i, or the protectors of Mauna Kea, who oppose having TMT constructed at the summit, took control of Mauna Kea access road, blocking access with that heavy equipment last week, Monday. Of course, last week, Governor Ige declared an emergency proclamation closing Mauna Kea to everyone. Again, this is his first visit. He came in and greeted each of the kupuna in the tent. Right now they are doing a performance. We're being asked to kneel. But each day at 6 p.m. they hold a ceremony as well as pule and dance hula and perform mele every evening. So they are doing the same thing they've done every night since they've been here last week. We were able to speak to Governor Ige when he first arrived in front of the Pu'uhonua o Pu'uhuluhulu roughly 20 minutes ago. Now let's hear what his response was.
Absolutely not. There are many activities that are required to be here, and it does require someone to be on island. This was something that the mayor and I talked with at length. We've been in conversation daily, multiple times a day, and we thought that having Harry support me in this capacity would be the best way to gather people to talk about the challenges and find the best way forward.
You know, it was a very eventful day here as far as decisions and rulings were made in the courtroom as well as behind closed doors. Many of those decisions that would impact the Kia'i here, as well as the state's ability to construct the 30-meter telescope. Earlier today, Governor Ige released a statement that asked Mayor Kim to coordinate both the county and state efforts to peacefully attempt to reach common ground with the protectors of Mauna Kea and the broader community. Harry Kim taking the lead is welcome news for the Kia'i, who have managed to hold off construction of the 30-meter telescope by blocking entry to Mauna Kea access road for the past 9 days.
I'm hopeful that his leadership would be much more understanding, and I guess that we have a better path and a better chance of moving forward in a way that's beneficial to all through his leadership.
Kanuha says he is hopeful Mayor Kim will use his influence to relocate TMT to the Canary Islands, another viable location for the project. Governor Ige's statement also shows a shift in language that Kanuha says has not gone unnoticed.
For the first time ever, he has acknowledged us as protectors of Mauna Kea.
In court today, the motion to grant a temporary restraining order to halt construction was denied.
This project has undergone a lengthy, exhaustive, and thorough review at every level of government, including the Hawaii Supreme Court. All have concluded that the majority public interest favors and supports this project. We respectfully ask the court to deny the TRO today.
The Kia'i filed the motion claiming TMT needed to post a bond for the full amount of the $1.4 to $2 billion project.
Evidence has not been presented to show that the LSA is financially unable to complete the project. Therefore, at this juncture, the application for temporary restraining order is denied.
The Kia'i tell me they do have another opportunity to amend the complaint and promise to do so.
This should strengthen our resolve as the public. If you don't think there's something wrong in Hawaii, you need to listen to these kinds of decisions.
Douglas Ng, attorney for TMT, says they may have a legal right to extend the permit to begin construction beyond their September deadline. Ng says TMT has been illegally denied access to the summit of Mauna Kea to begin construction.
It's debatable whether time runs out September 26. So that's based on a 2-year time limit to commence construction. It's our position that we've already commenced construction.
Ng tells me they could bring legal action to argue that point. And as I spoke to Mayor Harry Kim, he is with Governor Ige as well. I had asked him if he had encouraged the governor to come here today, and Harry Kim said yes, he thought it was important that the governor come to see that there's nothing to be afraid of. I also asked Mayor Harry Kim whether there was a possibility that TMT could potentially be moved to another location, and he said all possibilities at this point, and no one really knows which direction it's going to go in. So for now, if you'd like to continue to follow our live broadcast, we will be continuing Governor Ige's visit here at the base of Mauna Kea on our website and our KHON2 Facebook page. So make sure to log on there. For now, signing off live from Mauna Kea, Jen Boniza. Back to you in the studio.